Good morning to all of you. We are Thursday morning, day 4. Morning, Drew. Day 4 of our intensive, and I've got a little bit of information today which I actually found the other day on a particular MLM website, and I thought it was quite good. There are probably a few little things I would tweak, but I didn't have time to do that. Excuse me. So I'm going to just go through it and see what you all think, because something that I suppose I struggled a little bit with was a daily routine until I set mine up this year, and you've all sort of seen that behind my desk. I struggled with exactly, what to do and how to manage my time and that sort of thing. So let's just go through it a little bit. All right, day 4, nearly there. We're nearly there, guys.
Yay.
Okay. Goals, plans, and then what? So you've set your goals, you've written out your plan, and now what? What do you do on a daily basis to ensure you stick to your plan? Daily actions. How much time and effort you put into your business depends on many things. How much you want success, how much success you are looking for, and how quickly. How determined and motivated you are. Other commitments, example, work, family, etc. So how can you plan your tasks around your life? Kat, do you just want to mute yourself, hun? The first action plan, okay, so this is what I've taken off that other website. I'm just going to mute whoever that is.
That's my brain.
It's better. Okay. So basically what this guy's talking about is action plans. So the first action plan is for someone who wants to create a massive 6-figure income in 1 to 2 years in the business. So this is like, I guess, a Lyndon, and Aaron, a Craig. So this is for an all-in person who's working their business at least 4 to 8 hours per day, so full-time. And it's definitely not for the part-timer. So set aside a minimum 4 to 8 hours per day to build a network marketing business. Contact 30 new prospects every single day to pique their interest and invite them to have a look at your information. Follow up with contacts, train and help new members, sign up and service new customers, and rinse and repeat 6 days a week. So this is for those who are extraordinarily dedicated. And I think one thing to really notice is that the first actual action here is contacting new prospects. And then it gets to training and helping new people. And then it gets to helping new customers. So I think that goes in a little bit of order of priority. And this actually comes from Mark Yarnell. And if you don't know who he is, Google him. A very, very inspirational author and speaker. And so this is really for those who are 100% focused and dedicated to being financially free sort of within that 12-month period. So if you were to follow this plan for a year, you would talk to almost 10,000 people. Imagine how many customers and distributors you would find. Even if you sponsor just 1 in 20, you would personally sponsor about 500 a year. So that's pretty amazing. Okay, daily action plan number 2. So this is for those who want to create a 6-figure income, but in a longer period of time, so that 3 to 5 year period. If you're willing to work consistency for a few years to get to that point, you're committed, but you don't want to call 30 people a day, or you don't have time to. So maybe you've got a job, maybe you've got other commitments during the day, but you can put a couple of hours a day into growing your business at least 5 days a week. Okay, so 1 to 2 hours per day, talk to 5 prospects a day, and that's what we're doing in our challenge. And then the steps 3 to 6 are the same as the previous one. Same thing, if you were to follow this action plan for 1 year, you would talk to approximately 1,300 people. if you sponsored 1 in 20, if you sponsored 1 in 20, you would have 65 new people every year. So you would see huge growth in your business. Daily action plan number 3. So this is for part-timers, possibly for those who don't have, a massive vision to be millionaires or 6-figure earners, or for those who have a pretty demanding full-time job and can only sort of start with small hours. So set aside a minimum 1 hour a day to build your business. You will talk to approximately 783 prospects in a year and sponsor approximately 39 people in 1 year. So it will definitely grow your business, but it won't give you huge momentum. But everybody's got to start somewhere. And if you did that, if you were earning an extra $1,000 a month, you could drop, down to part-time work and then put more hours into it, and then, eventually drop your job altogether if that's your goal. So I just thought these were really good to be able to share with, new people who come on and say, oh, I've only got this much time, I'm not sure if it'll work. Well, if you've got 1 hour a day, you can have 39 new people in your business every year. And it sort of makes them think, okay, well, that's absolutely doable. So these are the routines. I agree with most of this. I think we're pretty much all educated about our products. I think that's one of the first things that we do. Obviously, there's still more we can learn, but you don't need to know every single ingredient that's in there. So I'm not sure about that one. I mean, these are good routines, though. Just leave that there for you. Mail 5 postcards. That's a bit old-fashioned. Could work. Okay, so which one suits you? Work out which routine suits you best, tweak it, and write it out. Print it out. If you've written it out, just keep it visible in your workplace and stick to it. Success will follow if you're consistent. So make today's challenges. These are the challenges. So I really want you to write out that routine. Since I've done mine, I've just found it fantastic. So I've either done mine in 1 or 2 hour blocks, and I have a little timer that goes off every 60 minutes. And then I look behind me and, oh, it's time to change to such and such now. And it actually keeps me fresh. So I really recommend that you do 1 or 2 hour blocks. I get up every hour or so, get a drink, go to the toilet, that sort of thing, because that's important as well. And, a lot of the time I sort of shut my computer when I'm doing calls, because I find that looking at one all day is not the best for your eyes. Okay, so that's the first challenge today, is to write that out and stick it up. Please share it if you want to. That'd be fantastic. We're keeping our 5 new phone calls or more today, offering your product or opportunity and your follow-ups. Okay, I know some of you will freak out at this, but I'm going to steal a quote from Nike and say, just do it. Because if you just do it, you don't have time to freak out. So if you are going to follow the eat the frog philosophy, we're going to do this one first, okay? So do a Facebook Live on your personal page. Your big girl pants are inside you. Put them on. Stop looking for them. Just reach inside you and put them on. Talk about your favorite company product. And I think this is a relatively easy one for most of us to do. And we all have a favorite product. Tell people about it. Tell people how it's changed your skin or your energy levels if it's one of the nutritionals. And tell them they can try it for 30 days. And if they don't love it, they get their money back. These are all optional. You can say whatever you like. Tell people how they can purchase it. Tell people they will save $38 until the end of November. You don't have to put the finer details, just pique interest. So, for example, if I was to talk about the cleanser, okay, which I absolutely love. I would say, hey guys, I just wanted to share with you today the best cleanser I've ever used. It's amazing. It's got these micro particles in it which actually exfoliate your skin. It froths up nicely, and I'm not kidding you, the first time you use it you will notice a huge difference in the feel of your skin. I actually took this cleanser to my local play group, and a couple of mums tried it, and they all came out of the bathroom going, oh my God, like this. And, you know, all of those people that tried it bought some product and absolutely love them to this day. So I just really wanted to share that with you guys. You actually get $38 off a pack today, this month. So you actually save almost $40 on a pack this month. And I can give you the finer details of that if you get in contact with me. But if you're looking to have better skin, maybe you want to look younger, feel better about yourself, give me a call and ask me about ThursdayAM, because that is the one that you want. Stem cell technology, and it will just make such a massive difference to your skin. Thanks, guys. Bye. Done. Okay. So just get out there and ramble. Well, no one will shoot you down. It'll be fun. Oh, okay. We missed our awesome page. Let's go back to that because that's important. So again, go out there and be awesome today. I do want you to be on tonight's call proud of yourself because of what you achieved. So if you haven't actually done a Facebook Live yet, can you imagine being on tonight's call going, I did it. And we're all going to congratulate you and clap for you in our own little silent way that we do. And again, please do your affirmations because you are successful. And I know that you're determined to reach your goals and you are more than worth it. All right, so that is my presentation, and that will be up in our group ASAP. I'm going to stop my screen now. Okay, did everybody see that all good? Yep, beautiful. Thanks, Bridget. All I could see was this little thumb. That's fantastic. Thanks, Drew. Okay, so have a look within you for your big girl's pants. They're not going to be in your bedroom. They're not going to be anywhere else but inside you. And once you put them on, it's actually really hard to take them off. So go for it, guys. Absolutely go for it. If you need support, if you need help, please ring me, reach out to me. More than happy to pump you through it. All right. Miss Clary, how are you this morning? Oh, hang on. I'll unmute you. Sorry. Hi.
Hello, hi.
How are you?
I'm good. What's going on, guys?
So we've just had a bit of a training on sort of like a daily routine, I suppose. Done a lot of work this week on goals, and you know, it's easy to set goals, but then you need to have a plan, and then you need to have a daily plan. So we've done some training on that this morning. And I know that we're all extremely excited to have you on again. So thank you so much for spending time with us. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. So I'm going to hand it over to you and let you work your magic.
Well, hello, everybody. Again, it's Clary, Coach Clary here. I'm super excited. Thanks for having me on. Not once, but twice this week. So I'm super excited and grateful to have, you know, such a wonderful, attentive, and excited audience. And, you know, so many of you reached out to me after the call, and I'm really excited to speak with you, you know, in any capacity, one-on-one, on these groups, whatever you guys need, however much support you need, because I know how important it is to make it to your goals, to get to the wealth and financial stability and everything else that you guys are desiring with the businesses that you're starting or established already, right? But goals, like we've, of course, been training this week, you guys have been training this week, are probably the most important thing. And the reason why I am so adamant, I mean, I have a whole program on just goal setting. That's why I'm like obsessed with it, because once you can clarify what you want, you can decide how to get there. You can decide how to make it happen. You can decide what path you're going to take to get to the end goal. Some of the experiences I've had with goal setting, I wanted to be a professional cantor for my church and my church community, and now I am. And that's one of the things that I do on a regular basis on the weekends. Outside of coaching people and helping people here, I have a spiritual life where I get to do what I love, which is singing, and bring in that spiritual aspect. But had I not set the goals, attracted the people to make it happen, attracted the level of education that I needed, which isn't that hard. It's not like I need, amazing musical talents and all this other stuff. You need a passion, right? And that's what goals are meant to give you. If we're sitting here and we're deciding that we're going to make $5,000, or one of you guys is going to make $5,000 at the end of the month, but you don't feel passion for that goal, I'm going to tell you now, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine if you don't see the passion behind that goal, if you don't see an obsession, an obsessed type of movement inside of yourself to make it happen. The issue is that you're not picking the goal that brings you that motivation. It's not that you don't want to do the action steps that are going to get you the money you want. It's not that you don't want to help the people that you're trying to talk to. It's not that you're afraid of the phone conversations you're going to have, how many you're going to have, but you haven't found the language, one, or the passion, the other, that has really motivated you to complete that goal. All right. And that's why today I'm going to talk about phrasing when it comes to your goals. Okay. And this is going to change the game, because one of the goals I have in weight loss, for example, I suffer from thyroid issues. That is beyond my control. I can't change the way my body functions, but I can certainly make decisions that help me stay healthy, besides the fact that, I'm going to gain weight every time I eat an apple. It doesn't matter. But I can make the decisions to create the lifestyle that is going to lead to weight loss. Of course, that's my responsibility and my right. But the language that I use when it comes to my body, that's where it's going to change between the motivation. Now, here's an example, and it's weight loss, which we can all relate to, I am sure. Getting healthy, being in a healthy weight. And one thing that I've done with my weight loss goals is phrase it in a way that attracts me to that sort of experience. For example, what I say to myself, I have currently the body of a goddess. It doesn't have to be that for you guys. Don't get excited. I have the body of a goddess. I have the tools. I have the body that is already beautiful, that already has everything equipped in it. And now these are the steps that I do to take care of it, right? I have a frame of mind in mind. For example, I want to weigh X amount. I want to exercise for 4 to 5 times a week. I want to eat healthy every day. What does eating healthy look like? And so the phrasing becomes so elaborate and so important when you're making goals, that it's like, well, we can sit here and we cannot decide what we're really going to be definite, or we can sit down today and look over your financial goals, your weight loss goals, your health goals, your goals to travel, and sit down and make true decisions that motivate you to get moving. Okay, so this is what we're going to work on. Number one, what are the experiences that you actually want? And these are all journaling exercises. You guys don't have to do this right now, but I want you to write down, what are the experiences that you want to have in your life? And for me, I can't give you your example, but I can give you mine. For me, I want to travel the whole world. Congratulations. What does that actually mean? And that's what I'm here to clarify. What does it mean to travel the world for you? What does it mean to own a home for you? Does it mean you're paying X amount of dollars every month? Does it mean that you have a beautiful kitchen? Does it mean that your living room has full set of beautiful furniture in it? Or does it mean that you live in the country, by a beautiful lake where you can see the kangaroos frolicking? I don't know. These are different goals for every single person, but these are the things that are going to get you motivated every single day. And the reason why they get people moving is just a prime human nature. We need to visualize. We need to see what we want in action, right? If I don't see somebody succeeding at something, I'm sure as hell not going to do it. 90% of the reason why we sign up for some of the programs that we do, we see someone else succeed. You know, we see, oh, she's lost weight on this program, or she's been successful at making income at this MLM, or she's been able to X amount of spiritual things that makes her feel good about herself. And so that connection of seeing something happen that's real and tangible is something that we need, which is what our goals give us. So today, we're going to sit down, every single one of you guys after this call, you're going to sit down and you're going to write, what are the experiences that you want in your life? And from these experiences, you're going to build your goal, right? Because I can say I want $1,000 a day, all I want, but what am I going to use that money for? You know, it doesn't motivate me to take $1,000 from any old person. What motivates me is what integrity did I use? How did I speak to this person? How did I relate to this person? And this isn't your one-off goal that you write down. That's the small, this is how you create your reality. That's how I phrase it. You create your reality once you are elaborate and specific and very, very laser focused on what the details of your dream life are. And I'm not kidding you. I have a car outside that I freaking love because of my laser reality of how much I wanted my car for, what color I wanted it in, how I wanted it to be treated, how I wanted to acquire it, and all of these things and that you wouldn't think are important. But when I was looking for my first car, and it's not outside this window, it's outside another window, I would take you to it otherwise. But when I first got the car and this person told me, I have a Toyota in this color, the color I wanted, in this price range, the price I wanted, and for, immediate purchase. And I was like, oh my God, where am I going to get the money? Because that's literally my perfect car. And then of course, money came, because that is what goals are. Goals are little miracles that you're wishing for every single day to be the possibility of your life. All right. So not just a one-off sentence that motivates you. That's great. What do you really want, ladies? How do you want to acquire it? What sort of things do you want? If you have to make a vision board for it, post things on that vision board. If you want to make a goal list, put that goal list together. I think I have one in this journal. Hold on. So that I can show you some of the things that I've done with my goal list, not just in my personal life. Yes, here. It's here. Hold on a second. And so it's going to be funny. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but it's like the qualities of my perfect friend. It might be backwards to you guys, but my qualities of my perfect friend are also related to my perfect client, because I don't want to have clients that I'm not friends with. But having this list, they are loyal people and have no distance or change in our relationships no matter what. Or distance doesn't change our relationship. They are clear with their intentions and they understand my concerns in our friendship. They are always concerned about me and showing concern and calling me. And the reason why I made this list is because I had a bad experience with a friend, and I had decided on that day that I needed to write down the specific goals and intentions that I had for my future friendships. And let me tell you, people have come into my life that have rocked and changed my world because of this specificity of this list. And it goes on to other areas of my life. Take a moment, 20 minutes a day, to write down the things that you want, and you will see such a profound change in every detail of your life, because now you're giving God literally the map. Like, this is the road map. This is what I want. This is how I want it. And, you're active in your request to the universe about the things that you want to attract. And that's why I really am so passionate about making your goals as specific as possible. Now, has anybody ever done a sort of goal list or had a very specific sort of way of describing their goals? Or has anyone taken the advice that I did today and maybe written something down here?
Yeah, yes. I have.
Awesome, Drew. Tell me about it. Hello? Oh.
That was you, Wendy, I think.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, look, I did that only a couple of months ago. I actually went through looking at what I actually had manifested throughout my life, going back to my 20s, and I wrote that list down because I was, goal setting is something that is, fairly new to me. But I did look back and I thought, wow, I wrote down everything I have done and I actually did it. I thought, wow, it does work. So this week is really good because, you know, it just brings it back that you really do need to do that. And it's something I haven't done since I've been with my company, but I have done it in my personal life in the past. And it's incredible what I have done throughout my life through manifesting. So yeah, that was interesting to write down exactly what I had done and to prove that it does work. And now I've just got to put it into play. And yeah, this week's been very helpful for me to realise that it does actually work.
Yeah. Does anybody else have a story? Thank you, Wendy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, this is Drew. I couldn't find my unmute button. But what's really interesting about this session today is I guess it was last weekend actually. My husband, I'm trying to get him actively involved in our goal setting for 2017. And I actually went back to pull out some goals that he and I had written together last year to go, 2 years ago, to go over to see what had actually manifested. And that was really exciting for us because we had some debts that we wanted to pay off in the States. And it was really fun for him to kind of see the magic, if you will, about how powerful it is to actually write down what your goals are so that they do manifest. That was really exciting for us. So he's actively involved in working on a new vision board together. So we are creating what we want.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
That's so freaking awesome because the stories that not only myself, but the people that I work with, the people that I coach, the people that are my peers and my mentors, it is so scary, powerful how much a specific goal can really change your life.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, you know, and we're all like, there's a lot of people complaining that, you know, oh, I asked for this and it doesn't happen. And I always tell them, were you clear? You know, because wishing that you could have a car, wishing that you could pay off your debt, that's not clarity. Clarity is knowing how much you owe for your debt. Clarity is opening your bills so you know every single detail of what's going on in your history for your financial either crisis or abundance that you want to create. You know, you want to create a crisis, don't open your bills. You want to create abundance, know what you want. You know what you owe, know how much you want to pay off. You know, and it's all related in the same thing, you know, and these tiny details bring in such a big difference to your life. Does anybody else want to share?
I think Bridget had her hand up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a Anthony Robbins course I think it was about 5 years ago now, and we did goals we wanted within the year, 3 years, 5 and 10 years. And since we've been talking about goals this week, I went back and had a look, and I was amazed at just things that had happened from writing that 5 years ago that I'd sort of, that I was clear about. 1, I wanted to get married. 2, I wanted to have a second child, and it took me, 7 years to have that child. But, once putting things on paper, it was amazing what came through. So it definitely does work. And as you said, it's almost like a miracle kind of thing happens when you do have a clear vision of what you want.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
awesome. Yeah. Carolyn.
Does anyone else want to share?
Yep, I will. Thanks for some great questions, Clary. I'm just absolutely loving what you're telling us. For me, I've been really diligent over many years in terms of goal setting, but the thing I've fallen down on, I've been specific. They've tended to be quite transactional goals. So what I mean by that is I haven't actually linked in the emotion and the passion in terms of being able to actually drive me to there. So the way that you've described the phraseology this morning, just in relation to your weight loss goal, is something that I'm really keen to be able to to look at how I can actually get that. So I'm actually getting getting the power of the universe helping to bring things to me in greater form. So that's been my, and that doesn't mean I haven't achieved things, but I think that certainly I haven't. That emotional connection is, I read the words and they're not things that make me excited, which is then, a challenge when you need to be motivated and driven at all costs to be able to actually drive, what we want to achieve.
Yeah, definitely. And I totally agree. That passion element is so, so important because you're sitting there, you can say whatever you want to yourself to try and get yourself to do something. But if you don't connect why you want it, if you don't connect how you want to obtain it, if you don't connect who it will affect, how it will improve your life, it's not going to move you, you know. And we talked about procrastination last time, and something that Drew just came posted on the chat was just about timing. And it's like, once you put the timing element into it, the procrastination doesn't become the problem, because you know your perfect goal is going to be done at X amount date. You're going to take the steps to get there, because now you know the phrasing is giving you passion, the goal is giving you passion, the why is giving you passion, the timing is giving you, you know, the exercise of moving yourself and getting it done, you know. And really that worry of procrastination kind of goes to the wayside, because you have this tunnel vision focus that this goal must happen. And that's the last element of goal setting that I wanted to just touch upon, is this tunnel vision. I don't know if anybody has ever had like a horse, but they put on these blinders right in front of them. And that's how you've got to see your goals, guys. These are your blinders to every other distraction that comes into your life that doesn't allow you to make it happen. And something that I can share with you guys, I used to have a problem. For example, I live at home with my family. You know, it's a choice that I've made as an older person, because I want to take care of them and I want to take care of the life that I have with my two parents to make sure that they're okay. And that's my choice, you know what I mean? But I used to have a problem with certain things not getting done around the house, and this and that and the other. And there was always this friction between me and my mother, and between me and my relatives, about who was doing what, you know. And this friction, and here's how it relates back to my goals, this friction wouldn't allow me to get my goals done. And so I would procrastinate, or I would find an excuse to stop myself from doing something, or I would find myself wasting time on, you know, mundane tasks. Now, every single action of my day, with the blinders that I have on about my goal, are directly related to the completion of that goal. So when I wake up in the morning, everything is clean, every dish is done, everything is ready, because why? The rest of my day is dedicated to my goal. And I don't have to worry about complaining or being angry at anyone or having any friction in the past, present, or future, because why? Every single task in my household, every single task for my body, every single task for myself is related back to making this dream happen, making this goal happen. So try and start to connect those synapses within yourself. If you have resistance about certain actions you have to do, if you have resistance about certain things that you have to do that are related to your goal, that are going to help you make it happen, or they're going to free up time for you to make it happen, which is in my case, that is also a part of your goal, guys. All of the actions, every single daily thing that you think is unimportant, is actually directly related to your success or non-success today for your goal. Your ultimate goal, whether that is to be a millionaire, whether that is to establish the freedom for you and your family so you don't have to worry about your finances, whatever those goals are for you, whatever they are, they're related, directly related, intimately related with your daily life. And putting on those blinders to see that every single day is going to allow you to free up your mind from the space that procrastination is occupying, from the space that fear is occupying, from the that all of these things culminating together that aren't letting you get it done are happening, because you're going to put those blinders on. You're going to see, actually, if I don't do what I have to do right now, I won't have time to do what I want to do tomorrow, or I won't have time to do what I want to do later on today. You know, and so these steps, small steps every single day, are going to allow those goals to happen. So let's put on our blinders. Let's go with what we have inside ourselves already, because I don't believe any dream comes from nowhere. I know it comes from spirit. I know it comes from this unity that we have as one family, and that we all have a direct mission that we were planted here to do, and a purpose. And your purpose is here now, because you know what you want, you know what your goal is. And the moment you complete your mission, the moment you complete those goals and help others and support others in creating financial freedom, creating their business, helping them with their wrinkles, helping them with the small details of their life, you know, the moment you sign up, truly sign up for your dream, is the moment you're helping all of us, because you're a part of this great experience, and your goals are your mission. Your goals are what you are here to do for this planet. And if you don't get them done, then let me tell you, I'm suffering, because I know you're helping someone who's going to help someone else, who's going to help someone else, who's eventually going to reach my heart, you know. And that's how we have to think of this. This is our mission. This is our life, and how we can further give to this planet. And it doesn't have to be in a big way. You know, the garbage truck man might not think it's important. The guy working down the street might not think it's important. The banker at the bank might not think it's important. But their role right now is important. Everyone taking up their dream, that is important. And something that I always tell every single person, your dream is a part of the greater reality that we all live, the greater experience. Once you live it, we are all happier for it. Once you live your dream, you give back to society. So please, guys, live up to your goals, phrase them in a way that's going to give you passion. Look at every action as a part of that mission, and make sure that you're ready to be specific, because the moment somebody signs a check for $1,000 and you're sitting there stunned because you don't know what to do, that's not planning. Dreams are planning. Let's plan what we want, guys. All right? Does anyone have anything to share or questions for me?
That was incredible. Thank you so much. I got, again today, a lot out of that, and I've already started writing. So thank you very, very much.
Yes. Awesome.
Really
Jamie.
great, Clary. Thank you.
Yeah. You guys
Wonderful.
are so
Thank
welcome.
you.
So welcome. I love talking about dreams, goals, and plans, especially people who are open, ready to receive and create. So please keep doing what you're doing.
Can I, just on the goals, so behind me is a little bit of a board, but in the bottom corner over by the window, that's actually my dream house. So I've got my dream kitchen at the top and my dream pool out the back, and then in between is all about our house and how many bedrooms it is and what are in those bedrooms and what we do in our day, and so that's all in there as well. So that's just the start now. I've got many more things I've written down, so thank you. That's confirmed everything and the start.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see you in your dream home, and so excited, and don't be afraid. Like, this is your moment. Start doing what you have to do to get it. Start doing it. Does anybody else want to share?
I just want to say a big, massive thank you to you. And I think one of our extra, if we add a challenge today, is to share Clary's Facebook page, because for me, I would love to share your enthusiasm and your motivation and your inspiration and your knowledge with absolutely everybody. And if I can help somebody, I don't know, with their knowledge, with their future, whatever it might be, because they've connected with you, then I would feel very good about that. So if we can all share Clary's page, and I think you're doing amazing things, Clary, and I think you're going to continue to do amazing things. And I just really appreciate all the help that you've given us and the time that you've taken out to join us this week. It's been fantastic.
Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. And I'm just grateful to be able to help you guys, because one dream at a time. I know it's going to change the world, just one dream at a time. Truly believe that.
Beautiful. Well, we're going to let you go. Thank you so much again. Stay in touch. And,
Yes.
I talk to you. I'd love to just keep talking to you. And like I said, just connect people with you, because I think you just have a certain way about you, and I don't know. I just really resonate with that, and I think obviously we connected for there was no mistake.
Yeah, there's no coincidences in this world. Yeah. And please, guys, don't be afraid to connect with me. I'm on Facebook, and I am super excited and enthusiastic about what I talk about, so you can ask me anything. All right.
Thank you so much. Perfect way to start our day over here in Australia, and we're all going to go and hop on our kangaroos and go to work and school now.
Have fun, guys. All right.
Have a great day.
Bye, Clary. Oh, good girl.
Hey, Carrie.
Thank you, Clary.
Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to end it there. I'm going to pop up the recording. I think we'll all agree that once again, that was very, very inspirational. I took away a lot of tips. I hope you guys did as well. Hey, Jamie.
very quickly, guys, I'm going to, from this call, have breakfast, and then I'm going to redo my recording of the Facebook training. So that should be up before lunchtime.
Beautiful. Appreciate that. It was so funny. I went and had a look at the video from last night, and then I'm like, this doesn't seem long enough. And it obviously just cut out when I transferred over to you. So they can hear you though. All right, I'm going to get this one to school. I will see you all tonight. Have an absolutely awesome day. Bye.
Thanks,
Bye.
Amber. See ya.
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.